So shortly after the Ring of Honor Final Battle show, there was a Final Battle media scrum where Tony Khan made a Ring of Honor television announcement. He said that Ring of Honor TV will be available on Honor Club as a standalone service for $9.99 a month. And he cited that there will be multiple AEW, Ring of Honor, and New Japan Pro Wrestling crossovers. I wanted to know, do you believe that this move has anything to do with not receiving a television deal, or do you think that something big is on the way?
Mm, I think I think that they're trying to still get people to care more about ROH.
Got to get
So
close to the
I feel
mic.
like by lumping them together. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm over here leaning back. I feel like yeah, word. I feel like there was a lot of disinterest with ROH, obviously up until the pay-per-view, and I feel like they set that up on purpose. Like, all right, it didn't really I feel like Tony Khan kind of realized that it was a bit of a failed experiment with him trying to push the ROH titles and all that stuff on the AEW program. And I felt like, all right, let's give them their own pay per view. Let's tear the house down with that pay per view, and let's just lump it together with what the crowd knows and where these people were pulled from. The mainstream promotions. And I feel like the same way we kind of fell in love with like the WWE network and how like, if it's anything like the WWE network, I feel like it's brilliant because a lot of people like had a I explain. I feel like they had a bit of like an attachment to it, being able to
Mm-hmm.
have access to watch any of the matches that they wanted to watch, and the way the WWE Network used to let you like pinpoint parts in the match that you could just skip to and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of like accessibility as a fan through like the WWE Network. So if they're trying to mirror what they're doing over there, I feel like that's kind of smart to just lump them together for now. They'll be able to, I guess, track down what people are tuning into, and this
Mm-hmm.
maybe just down the line when they could get like their numbers up with the interest, they could work out getting another deal. Cause I feel like again, they definitely left quite an impression with what they did on Saturday. So I don't want to say like anything was a full filled experiment. I just feel like he's trying like a little detour over here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I'm still streaming, bitch. I ain't paying no $9.99. But what is what is your take on this?
I'm gonna make that into a shirt. Um, so I think that here's my thing. I feel like over the past year, there's been speculation about a possible Ring of Honor television deal. And I feel like they may have gotten offers or they may not have. But I feel like they may have gotten offers and they just never got the right deal or what Tony Khan believed to be fair for what he was bringing to the table with Ring of Honor. And
Mhm.
because of that, the deal didn't work out. And that's the part of one of the reasons why I think he was comfortable with letting the Briscoes win the tag titles, because now he doesn't really have, as of right now, he doesn't really have anybody to kind of adhere to or listen or to respond to that would tell him, hey, those guys need to be off the brand. So now that he has that flexibility, I think that that's kind of a sign that he does not have a TV deal in place. However, I do think that something big is on the way because if I pay attention to a lot of the stuff that's happening with media and wrestling outside of WWE as well. I do know that AEW Dynamite and Rampage is available for streaming on New Japan's streaming site, which is New Japan World. And I feel like because New Japan has a US product with New Japan Strong, we can possibly see a partnership between New Japan Strong and Honor Club within the near future. In addition to that, I also believe that there are things that are going to be happening over the next couple of months that are really going to shake the room. There have been, obviously, like Kenny Omega is going to be working Wrestle Kingdom. FTR is going to be working Wrestle Kingdom. And there have been rumors of Tanahashi and Naito possibly working the Seattle show for Dynamite in early January. And so I think that number one, we're starting to see the AEW New Japan Pro Wrestling partnership really start to blossom and take full effect. And I believe that if New Japan and AEW are going to have a blossoming partnership, Ring of Honor is naturally going to be involved. So I think that in the near coming months, Honor Club is going to be a lot more valuable than it was when it was just a Ring of Honor thing, because we're going to see a little bit of everything on Honor Club. You're going to have the Ring of Honor tape library, which speaks for itself. You're going to have um, you're going to have original programming from ROH. You're probably going to have some New Japan programming. And then you're also going to have AEW stars probably appear on both products. So I think that we're going to start seeing kind of like that threefold of superstar of brands on this platform. And I think that it's going to make it extremely valuable compared to where it was before. And considering what we also heard about a certain someone possibly showing up in New Japan, I think that this is
Mhm.
going to benefit them very well.